Hey guys, just doing this video on our trip over from the mainland to Tasmania on the Spirit of Tasmania. Travelling with dogs and the cockatoo on the ship, and there's just a few things that we needed to do and to consider before we actually made the trip across the Bass Strait. So when you're travelling over on the Spirit of Tasmania, you have to have a declaration form, and you also have to get your dogs treated for tick and for tapeworm as well. So your vet should be able to help you, and they will give you the right dosage for your dog for your tapeworm. Also, another tip is you've got to give this tapeworm treatment to your dogs 14 days prior to departure. So what you need to do is just keep the packet as proof. Check your dogs for ticks prior to departure on the boat. So because we told them about Miss Woody travelling in the caravan, we had to fill out a indemnity form to say that she is going to be travelling in the van. And this is a good idea that you tell them that you're going to have an animal in your vehicle, because they will make sure that you get the ventilated deck, which is the same deck as the kennels are. So this is really important for the health of your animal, and so just make sure that you do that for them. I'll drop a link at the end of this vid and in the information on the biosecurity, and where you actually can go on to the website, see the indemnity forms and your declaration forms, so you can have all those filled out. Your costs vary, time of year, whether you go at night or so forth. It also depends on the length and height of your vehicles, so make sure that, you know, if you've got something on your roof of your car or the back of it that can be removed and put into the van, like a bike or something, just put that in the van, because you can actually help your costs in that respect. Otherwise they'll go for the height and your length. We opted for a day trip across so that we didn't have to pay for a cabin, but I don't know, after sort of being on the boat, a little bit rocky, we had a pretty good trip across, but my sea legs are not that good, so you'll see on the video that I decided to taste test the Tassie Savvies. Well, I'm thinking I should have got a cabin, so when we go back I think I'll get the cabin next time so I can just sleep, because they went down a little bit too nice, and by the end of the trip across, poor Chalky, he just had to deal with everybody. He had to deal with the bird, the dogs and me. So just a little tip there, don't get stuck into the Tassie Savvies like I did, okay, because it could be dangerous. Thanks, Wood, you just pooed down the back of my leg. Anyway, enough of me chatting. I hope you enjoy the video that I've got coming up next, and yeah, don't pay out on me too much for having too many drinks, but anyway, I hope it gives you a little bit of information and helps you for your next trip across to Tasmania when you're traveling with dogs and birds. So anyway, take care, safe travels, and we'll talk soon. Cheers guys. Just gonna go up and get our e-ticket scanned, and get the dogs sorted as well. Vehicle boarding entrance. Okay, so we've just had our biosecurity check done. The pets are all okay, and we're right to go through. We just had a couple of things: fresh garlic, fresh shallots that were in the freezer, but we still had to take them out. Just driving through. So we've still got the dogs with us. They'll get put into their kennels when we get around to the other side, I should imagine. Been through the biosecurity check, and now we're just lined up to park on the boat. The dogs have been checked. They've had their worm and flea check done at the biosecurity section. They had to have their worming tablets 14 days prior to us leaving here, and we had to check them for brown ticks just before we boarded the boat. So we've done all that and they're ready to go, and we'll see when they go into their kennels. Dude stuck his head out the window as we were leaving. It was 11 degrees, and he soon swung it back into the car. Just in the lineup, just to get all the cars and caravans onto the boat. Been through security and just about, it's been about 35 minutes. Stopping in here to show our e-ticket again, just on the phone. Just at the checkout point there, we just sorted out the dogs and the bird on where we're going. So we're going to a ventilated deck, and we get little tags for them.
Next time.
Yeah, watch those mirrors. Post the mirrors. So yeah, we've got like a little tag there for the dogs.
So that's your dogs in the two kennels, that one there.
Yep.
And you've got to stay on the bird.
And that's for the bird. Ready to go for your trip across to Tasmania? There, Harley? Ready to go? Right, little pet section here for the dogs. So Dude's in first. Do you want to put a towel in there? In you get. Good boy. Good lad. They're going to be in here for about 12 hours, so they get fresh water. Put their little blankets in there. They get checked all the time, don't they?
Yes, we do regular checks throughout the day.
Right, yeah, cool.
If there's any issues, they'll contact you through the number.
Right up. Yeah, so. Okay, I'll take this off you. Okay, little man, you're right there. Okay, you stay there, okay? Alright, right, you're right. That's okay. Do we leave the leads with them?
It's up to you.
I might just leave the lead. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Right up. There you go. Hello, buddy. There you go. Right up. There's Harley there. Dude, you right, mate? Okay. Oh, darling, hey. You'll be right, mate. Terrace bar. Trip. Oh, I've got the kids' gaming area in here. Oh, got big kids as well. They're the reserved recliner lounges. Chairs and hub. Souvenirs and snacks. There's the bar, you can get coffee and wine later on. Definitely get wine later on.
A couple of the Tassie savvies.
We're crossing across the bloody Bass Strait.
Here's the Tassie savvies.
And I've got the Tassie savvy happening.
Almost, we're 40 minutes from pulling up, an hour from pulling up. My wife just come up with the idea on emergency plan in case the ship sinks. So what do we do, Dale, if the ship starts to sink?
Right, okay. So we've got emergency plan. So, if the boat sinks,
Yeah,
Chalk goes for the dogs,
yeah,
I go for the bird,
yeah.
and then what happens, babe?
You tell me. What? That's recording us, isn't it? Is that recording us?
Oh, look at this.